Hello everyone. So today, we have broken down the top 6 products on the business, so it will be simple for you to pick the correct option. If you enjoy this video, a sub to the channel would be fabulous. Make sure to check out the description below for more information and its latest pricing. Acer Nitro 5. The Acer Nitro 5 is a strong example of the kind of gaming laptops you can get on a budget. The models we tested, with Intel Core i5-12500H and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti, 512GB SSDs, and 16GB of RAM, makes most games playable. The 16GB of RAM is more than you often see in this price range, which is good for performance, and the 512GB SSD will let you hold a few games. While in the testing, we found the displays to be washed out. It does reach 144 Hz, which is much faster than others in its class range. You'll have to make quality versus speed comparisons there. Like many budget gaming notebooks, Acer has really covered the Nitro 5 in bloatwares. You'll want to uninstall that to make room for more games and enjoy a cleaner experience in general. We also like that Acer left the room to expand the storages down the line. There's an empty 2.5-inch drive bay, and Acer includes an SATA cable in the box so that you can add a hard drive or SSD to make room for more games. Few laptops in this price range include room for extra affordable storage. HP Victus 15. The HP Victus 15 model also gets a 3050 Ti GPU with 4GB DDR6 memory. Consequently, you should be able to run demanding games at low to medium graphics preset and still hit 60 frames per second. And you can always count on NVIDIA's DLSS tech to further boost the in-game FPS, which is great. We've gone for the model with 16GB of DDR4 memory and 512GB of NVMe storage. If you need more storage, you can even get the device with 32GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD. As for the display, the device gets a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS screen with a refresh rate of 144 Hz. The laptop ships with a backlit keyboard, albeit you don't get RGB lighting here. Instead, the keyboard comes with white LED illumination. Besides that, the laptop also comes with a good selection of ports. These include a USB 3.2 Type-C connector, 2 USB Type-A ports, an RJ45 Ethernet slot, and an SD card reader. Pool everything together, and the HP Victus 15 makes for a reliable gaming laptop with an RTX 3050 Ti GPU. It can sustain its peak performances at up to 105 degrees, making it ideal for heavy-duty workloads. Lenovo Legion 5. The Lenovo Legion 5 comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD screen that supports a 120 Hz refresh rate. When it comes to the designs of this laptop, Lenovo went for an aggressive look, with RGB keyboard backlights, massive cooling vents, and slim screen bezels. It uses the AMD Ryzen 5600H processors and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 graphics processors. Gamers can easily get up to 16GB worth of RAM on this laptop to help meet their demanding gaming performance needs as well. This gaming laptop retails at a starting price of $899 for this laptop series' 8GB RAM option. With its keyboards, it allows you to enjoy comfortable and accurate typing, even in dim lighting. And coming in plenty of high bandwidth RAM, it can smoothly run your games as well as multiple programs. Dell G15 5520. At $899.99 to start, the Dell G15 provides solid 1080p gaming for the money. Outside of some esports, you'll still need to turn down settings to play intense games at high frame rates if you may need it. Like other laptops on this list, there's plenty of room for upgrades. When we went through its specs, we found 8GB of single-channel RAM, making for an easy upgrade without any issues. The 512GB SSD can hold a few games with ease, but could also be bumped up down the line, as some budget gaming laptops have even less storage. In the testing, we found that the Dell G5 runs fairly cool, and that its screen is bright, at least relative to other budget gaming notebooks. That being said, the keyboard is a bit mushy, and the touchpad can stick a little. At the very least, you'll likely want to invest in some peripherals while gaming. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. This machine is packed with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H processor, 32GB of RAM, 512GB of storage, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 with 4GB of memory, and a 15.6-inch 720p display with a maximum refresh rate of 120 Hz. That screen resolution is low for our liking, but the fact that Lenovo chose a faster refresh rate was the right move for a gaming laptop. Additionally, playing games at a lower resolution requires fewer resources, which means the IdeaPad 3's graphics card should be able to play titles at faster speeds. Lenovo also didn't skimp on the IdeaPad 3's port selection. The machine has two USB-A ports, a USB-C port, an HDMI port, and an Ethernet jack. The laptop has a 720p webcam built into the lid and a privacy shutter you can close when your video calls are over. The webcam isn't high resolution enough to use for Twitch streams, but it's sufficient for casual chats with friends and family. You won't be able to boost this gaming laptop's processor speed and graphical horsepower, but you can add more memory and storage with relative ease. It's possible to double the laptop's memory and quadruple its storage while staying under $1,000 if you shop around or wait for a sale. These opportunities make the Lenovo IdeaPad 3 an even better buy. As a bonus, Lenovo is bundling this gaming laptop with a free 3-month pass to Microsoft's Game Pass service, which allows you unlimited access to a wide variety of games you can download and play at your leisure for the duration of your subscription. Asus ROG Strix G15. This machine is equipped with a fast AMD Ryzen 7 4700H processor, 8GB of memory, 512GB of storage, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 with 4GB of dedicated video memory, and a 15.6-inch HD display with a refresh rate of up to 144 Hz. It's true that getting a gaming laptop with these specs requires you to push your budget to the upper limit of under $1,000, but it's totally worth it. These specs are impressive today, but Asus also allows you to upgrade the machine with more RAM and a higher capacity SSD down the line, which is icing on the cake. These tech specs are complemented by a wide range of inputs and outputs, including 3 USB-A ports, a USB-C port, an HDMI port, an Ethernet jack, and a headphone jack. Many of these ports are located on the back of the laptop, making routing cables on a desk much easier. Suppose you plan on using your gaming laptop as part of a desk setup at home, in addition to taking it on the go. In that case, this design choice alone makes this the ultimate gaming laptop. What makes the ROG Strix 15 especially impressive is that Asus managed to cram these components into a laptop that weighs just 4.5 pounds, which is rather light for a gaming laptop. The laptop's RGB keyboard and light strip can be customized to any color scheme you'd like. This is a fun extra, though we'd keep most lights turned off whenever possible to conserve power. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and kindly hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.